Good morning. We're back in the world of Eternum, and unfortunately today, Chrysalis is not joining us. Um, he had a little problem with the update, and now he's having to re-download the whole game. And unfortunately, this does seem to happen like every other update. He has to redo the whole game. Don't know why. I've never had that problem with it. But it sucks. So, instead of continuing on with the story quest, I think we're going to do Miss Margot's little side quest here. So let's talk to her. Hello, Margot.
When was the last time you truly stood in wonder of the world? There is glory in the morning dew. The sun's kiss on our cheeks is more warm and gentle than any lover's lips.
Well, you seem happy.
More people around here would be if they glimpsed the glory of Wyrdwood trees. Their beauty is transcendent. If you find someone who is down, take them a Wyrdwood sapling. They contain the sparkle of starlight in their branches.
I'll give it a shot.
They mirror the viewer's intent. If you pause and appreciate them with true wonder, they'll shimmer the lights of heaven back at you. They will hold your intent and reflect it in response so others may feel that same awe in kind.
Okay, if you say so. Alright, so it looks like we have a quest to obtain some Wyrdwood sprigs. Now, where are we obtaining these sprigs of Wyrdwood from? Looks like that way. I mean, we could. We'll talk to him next. I want to get this done first. Big Healer of Doom. Well, hello, random person. I hope you're having fun. That's a very interesting name you got there. Ooh. And there are conveniently some sprigs of Wyrdwood right near us. Because of course there are. Not a sign of a Wyrdwood tree anywhere here, but yet there are some sprigs of Wyrdwood. Makes sense. Doesn't really, but... So, as you can tell, the winter festival is over, but I did manage to get several things. I got the campsite skin, which I really wanted. I got the winter bunny, which I definitely had to have. I got this skin set, which I'm liking for the moment. I also got two emotes. I got a dance emote and the juggling emote. And the dance emote's pretty simple. We'll take a look at it real quick. So we need, what was it called? The shruggy dance. And that's the dance. Not a whole lot to it. Although, to be honest, I probably couldn't pull it off in real life. I have a chronic case of 2 left feet. Alright, so we need to find people to give sprigs of Wyrdwood to. And they'll be like, what are you doing this for? Alright, so somebody over here. Okay, I see one person over here. I can give it to Amarah.
Every day is the same. The same walls over and over. The same walls. There is no splendor. I want to feel excited by life again. But everything has lost its color.
Well, there is splendor in the flora. Take this sprig.
What is this? It's remarkable. The light in the branches. See how they shimmer. Has the sky always been so gorgeous? I couldn't tend to such a marvel, but perhaps you could. Here, take this pot. Keep it thriving forever.
Well, thank you. Okay, so we have given out the first sprig. And it looks like the other two people are a little further out. Let's go find them. And while we're running around, I want to take a moment and thank all my viewers. If you're enjoying the video, tap the like button or tap the dislike if you're not. Leave me a comment, and if you want to keep up with new videos, well, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications so you don't miss anything. And if you want to help further with the channel, there are links in the description box. You can buy me a coffee, and that will go towards games and upgrading my computer. I also have a Redbubble shop where you can find some really cute stickers and magnets, and these are all hand-drawn by me. So, yeah. As always, your being here is the best support of all. And it is really appreciated. I thank all of you. I was going to get that turkey one way or the other. Little silly thing. And I think I see our next person down here.
Oh, where has my zeal gone? I used to be thrilled to tend the crops, to share my food with others, but now it feels empty. Seems like I've seen all there is to see. Done all there is to do.
I find zeal in the Wyrdwoods have a sprig.
The light in the stem. It looks like it's dancing. Oh, is it responding to my voice? That's cheeky. I couldn't take this from you, but you should keep such a wonder safe. Take this.
Okay, so I have tried to give this Wyrdwood to two people, and while they certainly appreciated looking at it, neither of them wanted it. Well, that's strange. And actually very rude. I was trying to give them a present. Well, I have not really found a decent greatsword or void gauntlet to update my gear with. I did update my crafting tools. So they're faster. They're steel. I believe they provide some pretty decent benefits. We can take a look real quick. So we have the sickle, which I was just using. Gives a 37% chance to gather an Azoth. And base harvesting speed is increased by 50%. Skinning knife gives 5.6% more skinning experience and yields 14% more resources. The axe yields 14% more resources and a 38% chance of getting an Azoth. And the pickaxe is a 40% chance of Azoth and 15% more resources. So like I said, they are all pretty decent. Obviously, I will probably eventually have even better ones, but for now, those are definitely better than what I had. Especially the skinning knife, considering that I looked and went, oh, I'm still using a flint skinning knife. No wonder things are taking so long. So our last person is around here. I see him. But I also see the more dragon glories. I was going to call them morning glories. And I do want to grab those because I did sell some fire motes on the auction house. And then, of course, promptly spent the money on a couple of housing decorations. And my house is actually looking pretty well decorated. Looks like Morningdale's going to war. Okay, that's nice. I don't care, but... And let's see. Oh, let's go take care of this guy real quick. There. Alright.
I've spelunkt caverns of the ancients, crossed the sands of brimstone by foot, and yet the world is still closed to me. I found no answers, only more questions. What is the point of searching anymore? To what end?
Let nature be your answer. Have a Wyrdwood sprig.
Oh, what odd flora. It appears to be calling out to me. Oh, I've forgotten to be present for nature's beauty. Thank you, kind traveler. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Keep your light shining.
Well, thank you. Alright, so we have given, or at least presented all three people with a sprig of Wyrdwood. And he at least seemed to really appreciate it. Although all of them appreciated the beauty of it, he seemed to really appreciate the actual thought behind it. Now, let's go talk to Margot. Unfortunately, this didn't take us too far. Took us in a little bit of a loop. Excuse me. Seem to be running a little short of liquid refreshment. Is he already ready again? Well, I don't mind if I do. I will take them. Always good to have squash. Actually, it really is always good to have squash. That's one of those foods that I actually like a lot. Except for zucchini. I'm not fond of zucchini. And it turns out it must be a thing in my family because my dad and brother, they don't like zucchini either.
I see smiles on faces that were once dour because of you. To know that even one person breathes easier because of us is to have succeeded. I hope you remember that whenever you look on the potted saplings. That is true magic.
Well, it's being present and being kind.
That's exactly right. Gods be damned. To be present for another human being is to share in their divinity. To be kind is to perform miracles.
Okay, so I think I just got a housing decoration and she's heading back to the village. Did I? I got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I got a housing decoration. I got a Wyrdwood sapling. So let's go place that real quick. Because why not? We will also stop here and drop some stuff off real quick. Oh, we managed to get all sorts of stuff while we were out, didn't we? Always good. And I actually finally remembered to make myself some food. So I have some food. I even have a few spiced nogs from the Convergence Festival, which are good for constitution. Alright, so we are in my house, I think. I hope. Yes, we are. As you can see, we have our dining nook here. And on this side, we have, I guess you would call it a kitchen? Something resembling a kitchen. Even got some pots and pans, a place to wash your dishes, a nice stove. Looking very nice. And of course, there's our winter bunny and our Easter bunny, which is why I absolutely had to have the winter bunny, because Easter bunny needed some companionship. And up on the mantle we have an ice statue of a bunny, because, well, why not? Over here we have a nice bathing area. We have a sink for just simple washing up, and of course we have a tub. Out here we have our doggy. More plants. All the good stuff. Let's see. Where can I put this tree? How big is it? I don't even know. Well, it's pretty sizable. Okay. We could move. Could move this over here, maybe. Okay. Move you here for the moment, so I can move you. Maybe right there. Turn you. Okay, that works. Now I can move you back over here. There. Alright, so that's step one now. Will we have enough room for this thing over here? Or are we moving the storage? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be clipping, or at least not much. Okay, there we go. So our house is definitely nicely done up. I like it. Of course, I'm not worried about being number one. I have not managed to do that since I've been on this server. And I don't expect it's going to happen anytime soon, but oh, well, we can do that. Can I do that? I can do that. I can do that. And I take this one for boars because that's easy. We have gotten 2 upgrades to decrease how much taxes we pay, so that's always good. I think I'm down to paying only like 45 tax gold a week on it. I'm try to get it down to 35 and then start saving up for possibly a second house. Oh, and this was a housing decoration from the Winter Festival. A little mini winter traveler. He's cute, but I didn't really feel the absolute need to have one. The bunny was more than enough for me. Alright, so now that we've talked to her, we can go talk to our good friend Giacomo. Hi.
Miserable thieves. Killing me is one thing, but stealing my life's work? Idiotti. It was my own fault. Foolish Giacomo. Curse my trusting soul. This means no traveler's rest.
Traveler's Rest? What's that?
A place of rest for weary travelers, of course. I am Giacomo Altoiti, architect. Perhaps you have heard of me? No?
Well, you would have if my workman hadn't stabbed me in the back literally and run off with my design notebook and tools.
What's so important about these designs?
So many survivors on this island have no home, no roots. I long to provide that for them. Safety is always the biggest concern. I can create that safety on a much smaller scale.
Is that why your workman betrayed you?
The bastardi left me with nothing. But you're here, so there's hope. The innkeep saw workers a few days ago discussing a notebook of secrets. Suspicious, no? If you begin the hunt, I'll finish business here and follow.
Okay. Search for the trader's first campsite. And it is not very far from here. Because, of course, they didn't get far. I see somebody killed a turkey and left it behind. Well, I will take that. Free feathers. Free meat. Oh, and what did I... Oh, it was boar. That's right. Not that I think I'm going to find any boar around here, but you never know. And on the way to our quest, we're going to run across some hemp. And I will take hemp. Thank you very much. Since I sold a little bit of it. Yes, I sold a lot of stuff today. But like I said, I promptly used it all. And I think I used it all for a couple of pieces to finish off the bathroom. Because it needed to be properly decorated. We'll go with this earth spine. We're probably maybe gonna get this dog wolf's attention. Keep calling it a dog. Not really a dog. And we'll grab this life bloom. I did not sell any of that because, well, nobody was buying it for a decent price, so. Wow, that dog is as nearsighted as I am. Nope, still need to work on that. The Trader's Path. Too many eyes in the settlement, too many who might know him. I need time to figure out that gullible fool's notes. If he was right, we'll rule like kings on this island. I'm moving ahead to get everything ready. Wait for a few hours, then follow to the second camp. I'll leave more instructions for you there. Continue tracking the traders. Okay. Continue. Oh, is that a boar or just a pig? That's just a pig. It won't count. Okay. And I need you out of my way. Thank you. Because I am going to grab this hemp over here. And it looks like there's some herbs. I will need those too. Because I just used a bunch of them to make some potions. Golden Fields. And it looks like I've never even been here, so I guess running around randomly is good. Now, back to what we were doing. What is this? Not even sure. Well, while I'm trying to figure it out, we might as well harvest these carrots. They're ready. These guys don't need them. Oh look, we have a swarmancer, which is like a necromancer, except that they call down swarms. It's very weird, isn't it? Okay. Evan skill reach is being downgraded. Okay. So there are all sorts of wars going on. Finally got the cranberries after like 13 tries. Okay, not that many. Don't worry, Bunny. I'm not after you. I'm not after you anymore either. I have bigger fish to fry than you. I could have probably gone a little faster if I had just gone up to the bridge, but eh. If I was really industrious, I would grab all this briar and bulrush, but not feeling like doing it right now. And some random person out here. Well, it's Margot.
Eternum is a new land full of strange beasts. New paths that need charting. There is so little we understand. Like the buffalo. They just don't make any sense. There must be an answer to the question of them.
The buffalo?
They are a species from a completely different part of the world from all others on Eternum. There must be a reason. If you head out to the west of Windsward, you will find a herd of them. Collect what you can and bring it back.
I can do that.
You have my gratitude. It's unlikely that they fell here out of the sky. I'm sure they are just as confused as I am about the whole ordeal.
And I will get lucky Wyrdwood from doing this one. Read a close encounter, read Song of the Spears. So I don't actually have to attack the... I was wondering if I'd have to try to kill him. It does not seem like that's the case. I just have to find some notes on him. Looks like one of my notes might be in the general same direction as the quest for Giacomo. Somebody's got a winter yurt up, which is what mine looks like too. It is a nice little tent. It's like somebody's been hunting buffalo because that one just respawned. Amazing. You can get pretty close to them and they just kind of huff and walk off. Okay. Alright, so we have over here somewhere a note. I see it over there. And what does this say? A close encounter. This morning I awoke to some strange snorting noises. In my befuddled state, I confess I at first believed it to be Mother snoring. But as I recovered my wits, I realized it was far from the settlement, and that the grunts were clearly animal in nature. It became clear that one of the bison was sniffing at the door to my tent. I sat perfectly still, fearing I would disturb the beast and squander this opportunity for up-close observation. He poked and prodded at a few loose sundries, then mouthed the tent poles for a bit before he wandered off. When I finally deemed it safe to venture out, I realized the beast had made off with my bag of rations. I was able to follow at a safe distance and snatch back my stolen property when it went for a drink in the river. I can hear it groaning in the distance, as if to lament the loss of my bushel of apples and Mother's elderberry pie. Might sound crazy, but I can't shake the feeling its huffing has a familiar rhythm to it. Okay, so that guy had his lunch stolen by a buffalo. That's actually kind of funny. Now, we go this way. This buffalo is sleeping. That guy is a PvPer. Hopefully you're having fun. Oh, here's our campsite we were looking for. Burning greed. A fool boy, he power these ancients. Think he was onto something. We just need to of him particulars and get the built. Once everyone knows where that can provide safety, flock to us. Gold, Azoth, women, power. Everything will be ours for taking. Meet me at the camp near Chase and Steep. We'll divide. Plan our next move. Scrap of paper, partially burned. And now we do need to find the other note about bison, because our next quest is going to take us in the other direction a little ways. Okay, so somewhere around here is a note. There it is. The Song of the Spheres. Further investigation is required, but for now, I must return to town. I'm out of pie. Eureka! Today I made a most dazzling discovery. Near my campsite, I stumbled upon a Lord Sphere, not unlike those famously found at the Armine Temple. I confess, at present, I know not its purpose. But the bison certainly seem perturbed by it. They will not go near the thing, so I sat atop it to finish my lunch safe from their thieving mouths. It was there, eating the last of Mother's elderberry pie, that I listened to the bison once more as they huffed and puffed their annoyance at my presence. Seated atop the spear, I realized where I had heard the rhythm of their panting before, at the Armine Temple. There, if you stand amidst the other spears, on a particularly still day, you can hear the sounds of the old machinery groan and settle in the soil. There is an audible rhythm to the place, the same familiar drumbeat of the bison's airy breath. They are repeating the Song of the Spheres. I don't know what this means, but it is a link between the beast and the ancient peoples of this land. I must return to the settlement immediately and document what I have learned. Further investigation is required, and, what's worse, I'm out of pie. Very funny. He doesn't seem to have anything to say to me. That doesn't mean he won't have something to say in the future, just not right now. I am really glad that I got these upgraded tools, because it's definitely making life a little easier.
What have you uncovered about our furry friends?
Well, the spears seem to be involved.
Interesting. I'll have to chat with Elric. I believe he has been researching those. There is so much to uncover about this strange and bounteous land. Its mysteries entrance me.
Okay. And did I just get another housing decoration from her? I certainly did. A lucky Wyrdwood. Really? And I am how far away from Wyrdwood? I'm very close to a shrine. There's a note over there. I guess I'm going to be killing some withered so I can read it. Excuse me, I'd like to talk to you. You do realize that you're dead, right? Okay. Stay that way. And you. Thank you. Now, while they're gone, blue lanterns. I awoke to hear the cry of animals. I heard them making cries in the middle of the night and blue fires on the road from lanterns that had been dark for as long as I had been upon the island. Behind it all, there was a roar that rose in waves, then faded, and a great frozen light from the great rock that sits in the center of the stone ring. I fear what I shall find there, but I will not wait for the tide to claim me without going to see with my own eyes what has happened. Is this the great discovery that Grenville spoke of? If so, I fear it has consumed him and awoken something in the isle itself. Renee Marie Cartier. And it looks like we have finally gotten all of her notes. Okay, we have enough junk. We just want to get to this shrine. Oh, we've read that. There's Medea. She's still there. And if we look over that way, we have one of the, what do you call it? The Verdant gems. Now, I don't know. I think I've gone awry somewhere because I don't think I've even had the option of choosing a faction yet. Oh, it looks like Wyrdwood just got taken by Syndicate because it was yellow when I logged in. Oh well. Recall to the house. Yes, we want to do that. Actually, we want to do that because that's exactly where we need to go. I like this outfit in the middle. The dress looking one. I would wear that cosmetically. At least I think I would. Alright, so where are we putting this one at? How big is it? Oh, it's a little one. Okay. I could have probably put it a little closer. That's okay. We have added some nice plant life to the bathroom. Of course, I guess you can't really call it a bathroom if there's no outhouse. Speaking of which, I could have sworn there was some sort of outhouse decoration, although where I would put it is beyond me. I mean, in her case, I imagine she'd just be using a chamber pot. Now, would that be under miscellaneous? Other miscellaneous. Well, that's where the tub was. 110. I think I spent a little more than that on mine. That's fine. I'm happy with it. A water pump. How to get one for Chrysalysis. That's pretty cheap. Freshwater barrel. If I had a house with an actual yard, I would get that. I should get it anyway, just so I could have it. Okay, nothing there. Housing decorations. Other decorations. Burlap sack. 150. Yeah, I'm not spending that much on a sack. Hanging pottery. I think I already have one. I know I have a bird cage. Target dummy, old world globe. Yeah, I spent way too much on that. Fragrant incense sensor. How much would that cost? Oh, hello. I don't even have that much money, but thank you anyway. So I don't see an outhouse in there. Why deal with shelving when you have perfectly good ceiling cage to store your extra stuff? That's actually kind of neat, but it's also kind of expensive, so we don't need it that badly. So that was other decorations. Okay. Us housing furniture. Tables, chairs, stoves, shelves, beds. I'm assuming if a outhouse would be anywhere, it would be under chairs. I don't see one. You know what? Search items. Outhouse. Nope. So I guess chamber pots are the order of the day for that. Alright, so what were we doing? Down payment. Follow the traders to Chasen's Deep. And that is, where is that? Way over here at Monarch's Bluff. Well, I guess that is going to wait until next time. And hopefully by then, Chrysalysis will have joined us again. And I can catch him up on the couple of little side quests that I did. And we can do the main story again. But until then, bye for now.